Alright, homies, let's get into trouble. I'm feeling a little rushed right now because I'm not gonna lie, I just had to have my mom ask my neighbor to stop his machine man wood grinding instrument for 10 to 15 minutes tops. Sometimes it be like that, y'all. Sometimes you're just trying to get your creativity on and your wizard hat on. And I hate to say it, but boys love grinding and chopping and making wood into smaller wood. And it goes all day, every day in my neighborhood with all the mans that are abound. And sometimes I just want a fucking minute. You know what I mean? I just want to be in the zone. I just want to have the timing work out for my bazillion purple accoutrements. But it's like you can't go to the neighbor in your wizard hat and your purple wig. I mean, my Sloane Everett's hair. This was my alter ego. And I would go to like cool goth concerts in high school, wear my purple wig and be Sloane. But you know, yeah, you can't just turn into did it bing Sloane and go to the neighbor and be like, hey, excuse me, I'm sorry. Could you be quiet for just a minute so I could be creative and bring my words to the people? This is what people always used to call me, though. Trouble. Today I'm doing something a little different. This is Sure birthday. Sure birthday. Sure birthday. She's a beaut, ain't she? Brought her along, just seemed to fit. Again, I'm in the unicorn room, but again, I don't have time to tell you all about the unicorn shrine. I made this with my mother. Many of the dreams. Yes, I'm reading dreams today. And I always say, songs are poetry, poetry songs, dreams are poems, and poems are dreams. Don't you think? I couldn't agree more. But a lot of the time in question, and I'll awkwardly change people's names to protect the innocent, or are they? But yeah, I made this in the time in question. I dreamed about all the people I was in theater school with, obviously, all the time, because we were so dramatic, and our lives are full of drama. I'm going to take this off so you can see what's behind me better. And Gizmo's with me. I should really get him in here. Should absolutely be the star, Gizmo. Love this dude so much. Anyway, I'm getting carried away. I have to read to you. So yeah, doing something a little diff. I found my dreaming journals a little while back from like junior high days. And I always wonder what it would have been like if my differences, my uniqueness, if you will, had been encouraged instead of growing up going to school with majority super conservative, massively conservative religious teachers who didn't want me to thrive. They thought that I was with a capital T, but I was really smart. Like, I think I could have been an actual genius. A genius. If I would have just been nurtured a little instead of finger wagged and already prejudged, because clearly I'm a witch, bitch. Clearly I have magical whatsits in my fingertips. Don't judge me. I'm smart. But yeah, they were mean to me. And I got called the girl with the dick in junior high by all the cool boys, and all the cool girls gave me like masturbation jelly and said that it was chapstick. And like, you know, I was friends with the rich chicks for a minute. They lived in a mansion with a basketball court. We were supposed to have our joint birthday there. Me and one of the girls had the same birthday. And we were like cutting out JTT and like stuff to make the invitations. And then they told me I wasn't rich enough to be friends with them a week before the party. Stuff like that. So there's like deep psychology in here, y'all. And this shit is crazy. Let's examine my mental state for a minute. These are just pages and pages of the dreams that haven't been written in long form yet. They're all the way on the sides. And I'm just fishing for gumdrops and lollipops and other candy. Very rural farm area in Fort Collins. I'm dressed like a Queen Frostine. And there's the peppermint guy and some kind of car chase. And I say, we gotta do it now. And he says, what about the cops? And I say, fuck the cops. There's no turning back. So most of this I'm like 11 to maybe 14, 15. And it's so much drama. So much drama. But I just thought that was crazy. But I mean, who could ever read this? Are you kidding me? This is real. This is actually real. Homecoming, horses, holding hands with my Crush, Vape Dream, don't even know what that means, Care Bears, Ren and Stimpy, Swimming Pool, Firefighters, Party, 3 women dead in the bathroom. Like, these are just the scribble notes, which I find insane. There's pages and pages of them. I also found quite a stash of these fortune-telling fishes. I like to give them out at my, like, seance birthday parties, you feel me? Where we legitimately levitated people, like, real shit went down. The end. This was the cover. My dreams. And you'll find it to be very poetic. Feels very poetic. I'm just gonna read straight from the journals. Peanut butter. I'm covered in peanut butter head to toe. I'm walking down the street and everyone is shaking my hand and sticking gum to me. Then I crawl into a fountain and start splashing around. Basic, the basics. Talking ice cream. I'm walking in City Park with a giant ice cream bar. I'm talking to him just like a normal person, and everyone is waving at us. All the people around me are dressed like 50s tennis players with these big, bright, white smiles. Fort Collins now, current, flash forward, so scary. I have this huge 50s hairdo, and I'm wearing a bright red polka dot dress. The sky is very bright blue color, and the birds are all cartoons. I mean, that's a fucking poem. Come on, get with me. I'll replace name with computer teacher I had a crush on in junior high. We didn't have a computer until I was about 21. Okay, but I took that computer class though. Hi. The dream, I titled them like poems too. The dream is called Yeah Right. After school, I find teacher and ask him to help me with the computer. We go up into a room above the stage and it's decorated like a dinner party. I sit down at the computer and he sits down behind me. I look and I'm suddenly dressed in a long purple evening gown. He's in black pants with suspenders and a tailored white shirt. He kisses my shoulder, throws his suit jacket over his arm and walks towards the door. I grab his hand and music starts playing. I dance with him and the room fills with spinning lights. With a jolt, I'm back in computer class, raising my arm to ask him a question. Scandalous. The island. I'm stranded on a desert island with Jock Crush. I have a pair of scissors in my hand and I'm cutting at the ocean. Jock Crush taps me on the shoulder and I spin around. I'm making a collage, I say. Future prediction. I don't need to be bothered right now. All of a sudden, we're in a treehouse. I'm wearing a black bikini and a t-shirt. I'm going to kiss you on the forehead, Jock Crush says. He does. I'm going to do it again and look into your eyes. When he does, I see myself. My eyes shut very slowly and my body quivers. You're in love with me, Jock Crush yells, almost accusationally. The dream quickly switches to us riding a bus. I'm going to have to change you, I mumble. Then we're both swimming in the ocean again. It's awesome. Like, I just love digging in my junior high brain. Oh, and we started here with one of the first poems because I told you I'm pretty obsessed with the themology of Alice in Wonderland. It really works for me on a lot of levels. Sorry, I'm just letting Gizmo star because just come closer to me. Come closer to me. There we go. Love this dude. So this one's called Alice. The dream starts off as a sort of panoramic view of a huge wildflower field. I'm dressed like Alice from Alice in Wonderland. I start skipping through the field, picking the flowers. For some reason, I'm laughing hysterically. I see a rabbit, but it looks more like a chipmunk. I hand it some flowers with a very agitated look on my face. The rabbit kicks me in the butt and I fall into the flowers. Dew splashes from the petals like flowing rivers. I begin to sneeze violently and my sneezes sound like horns. True dat. True dat. Ooh, I like this one. Psychedelic clown suit. Theater friends and I are at the Adult Book Ranch. It's the porn store. A kid we were in theater with actually worked there. I don't know why Gizmo left me. I don't think he recognizes me. He's like, who's this Sloan person? Psychedelic clown suit. theater friends and I are at the adult book ranch. We get into a movie for a party. We walk inside and see that the store has all vintage clothing. We try on all kinds of crazy outfits and wigs. The Bee Gees' Stayin' Alive is playing and the girl working at the book ranch is riding around on roller skates. I see a small corner of the store that has porn, obviously. A friend tells me that we have to pretend to be a couple because people under 18 aren't allowed. So we hold hands and we walk around, continuously running into boxes and tripping them like a funny TV show. All of us walking out to my friend's car. She has a 1991 blue convertible. Ooh, fancy. She says that she got a 70s pink and green clown snowsuit. A childlike mannequin floats out of the bag wearing the outfit along with makeup and a clown wig. The mannequin drifts away as we ride down the highway. I ask if we're going to Denver, and they say, "No, idiot." Oh. Unusual behavior. Same teacher I have a crush on. I sit at my desk in Mr. Blank's class. He's teaching the class of very random people. They're sitting around me, too close. I'm leaning back in my chair, pretending to sleep. Periodically, I open one eye, looking around, and remove an article of clothing. By the time the bell rings, I'm in Powerpuff Girl underwear and a rainbow bra. I get up, point at everyone, laugh at them, and run out into the hall. I just think that's deep. I think that's deep. I was pretty, wanted to be a Disney princess and a burlesque star and an angel and a Spice Girl all at the same time, as you do. Can't read this one. This one's too scary, too heavy for right now. This one's hysterical. Study of Man. It's called Cave. I was in a big cave with some guy I didn't know. Because there was nothing else to do, I looked around the cave. There was a huge collection of pathetic, scary movies, the kind with girls with huge tits jogging up into attics with mildly attractive 20-something murderers chasing them. A chair made out of astroturf was the only piece of furniture in the cave. I sat down. An awkward silence between me and the stranger filled the majority of my dream. Then, to break the ice, I said, "Gee, think of all the sex we can have." The guy walked over to the movie stash and began reading the backs of the boxes. That's like 13 or 14-year-old me studying the male brain, I guess. The cowgirl. I'm riding on Rio's back like a horse. That was my dog at the time. We're going incredibly fast through the mountains. I'm wearing chaps, of course, a black tank top, red hot pants, and a red cowboy hat. There's a movie-esque picture of Rio and I riding into the sunset with me waving my hat. That's it. That's it. Oh, this one's sad. This is Cash Laputer Junior High vibes hard. I'm ready. I walk through school very slowly while everyone around me walks incredibly fast. My movement sums up the way I've felt my entire 3 years at CLPJH. Everyone is avoiding me. There's a visible gap between me and the other people. So many conversations are occurring at the same time, and it just sounds like static on a television. There's a sign on my back that says, "Good night." I stop instantly and scream. No one notices. I am now going the speed of all the other students. I'm ready, I whisper. Without resistance, I lay down on the ground. My eyes are wide open, and I watch feet pass extremely close to my face. My tear-filled eyes close, and everyone begins to step on me. I can't feel a thing. It's so sad. It's so sad. I have to skip some because I thought I was going to have more time than I did. But this one's hilarious. John Stamos, Full House. Before I had this dream, my alarm clock went off, screeching the song, "We were born in the country and we like it that way." I'm not sure if that's what the song is called, but it's the only verse I heard, groggily. I stumbled over and turned it off. When I fell asleep, I dreamt that John Stamos sang me the song dressed up in a fringed, sparkling cowboy suit. He wore a novelty cowboy hat, and he had chaps on. Sensing a theme here, perhaps. Okay, I'll pick one more juicy one maybe, and then just save some for later. Because, yeah, my neighbor's going to start grinding wood again. I gotta give it to the people. This one's pretty hilarious. Meat music. Music is pounding through the neighborhood. I sit on my couch with a look of extreme boredom on my face. For some strange reason, the music has a direct correlation to meat in my mind. I run into the street, yelling, "Turn off the meat music!" This is hilarious. I'll show it to you from afar because it's scandalous. But it was like all my theater peeps, and it was all the emotional feelings or like makeout sessions or like anger exchanged. I did like a whole show by show. Oh, that shit's funny. So much drama. Yeah, I'm going to have to save some, guys, because there's just really good shit. But I did, of course, want to add this one in. This will be the last one I'll do for today. It's just called Purple. That's why I brought Sloan out for you. Purple. I walk outside to catch the bus with an extremely cartoon-like smile. My entire outfit is purple, and my face is purple. In fact, everything is purple, except the bus and the people in it. The bus doors slowly, ominously open, and everyone inside is frowning. I slide down the aisle, glide down the aisle. And as I pass, a wave of smiles appear. I scream, "Purple, purple, purple!" And everyone becomes purple, like me. I love that. It's just so good when you can get other people to be purple. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? I'll show you more about the unicorns that await and sure birthday, and I will bring you more from this room and from the rainbows and from the stuff and from our hearts. So thanks for joining me in a weird one. Day 22. Oh! Dream poetry. I think they correlate very much so. All the most interesting words that have ever, and scenarios and colors and premonitions, they've all bubbled out of dreams. So just seamlessly connect the two. 22. And I'll be seeing ya for some glee in 23. You and me. Thanks for everything. Believe in unicorns. They just may save us. Have a great day.